In 2015, Kazakhstan joined the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, a new goal plan of action for people, planet, and prosperity. Kazakhstan is the 9th largest country in the world according to its territory. The country is home to more than 100 ethnic communities and 18 confessions, all living in peace and harmony. Kazakhstan has no access to the sea, but it is a key link between Europe and Asia. The immense territory and natural resources offer major opportunities for the country, but pose certain challenges too. To name a few, land degradation, shortage of water resources, air pollution, and the irrational use of resources are some of the challenges the country is faced with. Introduction of sustainable development goals must start with changing the status quo and, most importantly, the people's mindset. Sustainable Development Goal number 4. Kazakhstan is a young state with a population of more than 18 million people. The median age in the country is 31 years. The Kazakh government sees the development of human capital as one of its priorities. Trilingual school education, a focus on developing critical thinking and analytical skills in the 21st century, have formed the foundation of the new reforms in education. The country is working towards promoting inclusivity in education. Young people have access to free vocational education. 54.3% of Kazakhstan's population holds higher education degrees. Kazakhstan has set up a Bolashak scholarship program that allows the most talented Kazakh youth to study in the world's top universities. Sustainable Development Goal number 8. Kazakhstan had 2 waves of modernization. Kazakhstan is entering a new phase of its industrial development. Kazakhstan has strived to diversify its economy from the first days of the country's independence. The government is set to increase the productivity of the country's industries. In response to changes in the economy, the employment structure of the population is changing. 70% of the employed population is occupied in the service sector. There is a historically low level of unemployment today in Kazakhstan. Special programs make it possible for the people to acquire new skills, set up businesses, and receive financing for business. Sustainable Development Goal number 10. Kazakhstan's vast territory makes it challenging to ensure decent living conditions. The country is developing modern urban infrastructure and creating proper conditions for people living in rural areas. The internet is provided to every home, despite the remoteness and inaccessibility, erasing the boundaries between a city and village, and most importantly, between the people. In order to reduce inequality, Kazakhstan is set to raise the incomes of 40% of the least fortunate population by 2025. Sustainable Development Goal number 13. An important priority for Kazakhstan is the preservation of unique ecosystems. The Green Course is designed to make its contribution to combating climate change and respecting of the obligations under the Paris Agreement. Kazakhstan emissions trading system for greenhouse gases is the first of its kind in Central Asia. Sustainable Development Goal number 16. Kazakhstan is building a modern, peaceful, and open society. The country gave up its nuclear arsenal and announced itself a nuclear-free state. There are more than 22,000 non-governmental organizations operating in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan was the first country in Central Asia to introduce e-government. Modern technologies are contributing to promoting transparency and openness of the judicial process. All these measures are aimed at forming an open society with effective institutions. Sustainable Development Goal number 17. Kazakhstan pursues a multidimensional policy approach and is a country free from conflict. We are a developing country, but this does not prevent the provision of humanitarian assistance to other states. For more than 20 years, we have allocated $540 million in assistance. The positive dynamics in attracting foreign direct investment to the Kazakh economy have continued. Kazakhstan is carrying out large scale on the integration of national projects with the international initiative, Belt Road Initiative. We believe that mutually beneficial partnerships promote sustainable growth. Kazakhstan is part of the global agenda and is committed to sustainable development goals.